Hello, welcome to week 13 of classroom assessment. I hope that you had an opportunity to get your drafts revised last week based on your peer editing and get those submitted to the Dropbox here in D2L. So if you haven't yet, please be sure to get them in. If you do have a high plagiarism match, then that's something I will be emailing you about, so just be sure to be checking your email regularly. And so this week, for week 13, we'll be completing the data literacy assignment. And for those of you who are enrolled in the 3183 section, this goes to TK20. And it's one of the things that you need to complete for the program and to advance to the next course. So make sure that you do that, or you won't be able to move past this and complete your requirements through the Texas Education Association. So be sure that you watch the lecture on Chapter 14, and if you have questions about that, let me know. But this data literacy assignment kind of goes along with the Chapter 13 content, so go back and watch that lecture video if you haven't had a chance to do so, and I'll show you an important clip here in just a moment to kind of help you. But this, for this assignment, what you're going to be doing is analyzing some data. So you'll be looking at the data from 8th grade mathematics at a particular school. And so first you're going to explain what the scores mean, you know, what the mean is, what the raw score, the scaled score, and all of those. Make sure that you explain what it means and how one group's different from the other. And, you know, how, for example, the female students may have outperformed the male students in a particular area. And then the last part is you're going to be making 3 recommendations. So based off the data that you analyzed, what 3 recommendations do you have? And, you know, if there are 5 white students, you wouldn't necessarily make a recommendation for the entire school, just because of that very small population. So unless there's like a particular group of students who have been failing consistently or who all fail, which may be the case in, say, special ed, but you're going to make those recommendations. So make sure that you have your, you know, everything is spelled correctly and that you've explained it well, and that you get it submitted to TK20 because that's where I'll be grading it. So just be sure to read through this assignment, read through the rubric to make sure you've done everything. And this is set up a little bit differently because it aligns to what's in TK20. Then, like I said, you will, this is the data set that you'll be looking at. And so just be sure it spans onto 2 pages. As a reminder, you know, this is the total number of students in the school. This is their raw score. This is their scaled score. Their percent correct score. Satisfactory is passing. So these are the number of students who actually passed. And then this is the number of students who scored in the top 5%, that advanced rating. So you might print this out. I wasn't able to do it horizontally, so that might help you. But as a reminder, you can compare male to female, but you're not going to compare male to Hispanic because they may, you know, there may be several Hispanic students represented in the male. So compare male to female, compare the different ethnic groups, economically disadvantaged to not economically disadvantaged, which you can just subtract from the total group. So anyway, but go back and review Chapter 13. Just be sure that you include everything. And if you have questions while you're working on this, please post to the class discussion board, and I will answer everyone's questions there. Thank you.